Ever catch yourself muttering a coffee order like it's a password to a secret society? That was me. I'd practice oat milk cortado under my breath, panic when the barista said enjoy, and answer you too like a vending machine. One Tuesday, I tallied the damage. More minutes scrolling next episode than speaking in meetings. So I declared a 1-week neuroplasticity bootcamp. No pills, no pricey seminars, just 7 tiny habits I could do in my pajamas. 7 sunsets later, I pitched VPs without my heart jackhammering. Stick around. I'll pass you the lab notes like we're swapping playlists. Confidence isn't some birthright sprinkled on extroverts. It's a prediction your brain makes. Odds of success? Guess low and your amygdala hits the fire alarm. Guess high and the ventral striatum greenlights dopamine. The twist? Those odds refresh every 24 hours based on 3 mundane things: small wins, body feedback, and the words you say about yourself. Oxford researchers watched people do micro behaviors for 6 days and saw their prefrontal cortex, basically the brain's CEO, bulk up on fMRI. Same brain, new software update. Before I touched a single hack, I listed every everyday dodge. Unanswered emails, gym mirrors, asking for directions. 43 moments. Rated each one 5 on the UF scale. Average 4.2. That ugly number became my North Star. Grab a napkin, do yours now because you can't level up a score you haven't written. Morning 1, I stood like a victorious meerkat. Feet wide, chin level, arms either V for victory or behind my head. Day 1, power posture reset. 2 minutes exactly. Feels goofy until you catch yourself smiling without cue cards. I set a phone alarm to hit the pose before every awkward moment. By sunset, I'd logged 5 reps. Dread score slid to 3.9. Tiny, sure, but brains are gossip queens. They remember every shred of drama. 3 wins, 3 lines each. That's it. Writing replied to snarky email without emoji overdose forces your hippocampus to stamp the memory success. Day 2, the victory log. Future risk feels less like a cliff, more like a curb. 90 seconds, stupid grin, done. Assets over liabilities. My inner accountant finally noticed the numbers. 1 genuine compliment plus 1 small ask. My made-up word is Complender. You explain loops cleaner than most seniors? Can you walk me through yours? Day 3, the Complender Switch. He glows, I learn. Oxytocin high fives all around. Dread score 3.4. Turns out two-way vulnerability is social WD-40. I hate cold water, exactly why it works. Final 5 minutes, knob crank to polar bear. I chant my name and goal like a broken GPS. Day 4, cold shower challenge. Voluntary stress teaches the anterior cingulate. See, you survive. Afterward, the world's volume knob twists left. Dread, 3.0 and falling. Confidence equals competence times reps. I picked Tableau shortcuts. Nerdy, doable. 25 focused minutes, 1 Pomodoro, 1 sticky note trophy. Day 5, the Competence Loop. By dinner, I'd built a skyline of 5 trophies on my monitor. Stack enough and you've got a ladder out of the imposter pit. Posted a sleepy, unfiltered selfie with the book I was actually reading. No VSCO, no perfect angle. Friends still spammed fire emojis. External validation? A little. But the bigger win was internal. Evidence that showing up unpolished rejection. Dread score 2.5. Day 6, anti-filter authenticity. Any chance I could get 10% off? I asked the barista, heart pounding like a drum solo. She laughed, knocked off 15%, drew a smiley on the lid. 3 more micro rejections later, high-five a stranger, swap subway seats, request a song. I batted .500. That's all the proof your amygdala needs to downgrade threat level. Final dread, 1.8. Wall-measured posture, 2 centimeters taller. I'll take it. Day 7, micro rejection challenge. Pick 1 habit, just 1, and try it today. Drop your pick in the comments. We'll build a giant confidence scoreboard. If we hit 5K comments, I'll share my private spreadsheet so you can track your own dread stats like a fantasy league nerd. Friday, last minute slides from the boss. Old me. Nod, go home, cereal for dinner. New me. I can build them, but I'll need the analytics intern and 2 extra hours. She agreed. I delegated, delivered, left at 6. That sentence, I'll need help, was the moment I knew the experiment wasn't placebo theater. Confidence isn't I'm amazing. It's I can figure it out. By logging tiny data daily, I stopped being the guy who should know everything and became the scientist who tests anything. Your inner monologue is a suggestion, not a court order. Edit away. I bundled the 7 into a 15-minute morning stack. Posture while the kettle boils, Complender on the elevator ride, cold rinse at the end of the shower, victory log while hair dries, Competence Loop on the subway, unfiltered photo at lunch, 1 rejection before dinner. Takes less combined time than scrolling TikTok. Consistency beats heroics. The brain's a fan of reruns, not one-off blockbusters. 7 days ago, I felt like background scenery in my own sitcom. 1 week of micro habits and I'm holding the narrator mic. Confidence isn't a gift, it's an install file. So audit your imposter list, run the 7-day stack, then come back and post your before and after dread scores. Let's turn self-doubt into a data bug we can patch together. No engineering degree required.